What if I told you that a seismic shift could be on the horizon for the San Francisco 49ers? Rumors are swirling about a potential blockbuster trade that could redefine our roster and reshape the future as we know it. Are we really ready to let go of a future Hall of Famer? This could be the moment we embrace a full rebuild or take a bold step toward greatness. Stay tuned, because you won't want to miss what this could mean for our beloved team. Today we're diving deep into some breaking news that could reshape the future of our beloved San Francisco 49ers. ESPN insider Ryan Clark has thrown out a bold idea that has fans buzzing: the potential trade of superstar running back Christian McCaffrey. Now, let me tell you, this isn't just talk for the sake of talk. If the 49ers are truly committing to a rebuild, it makes sense to consider moving a player of McCaffrey's caliber. I mean, the team has already started making significant changes, trading away Deebo Samuel and possibly looking to do the same with Brandon Ayuk. If that's the direction we're heading, then why not go all in, right? McCaffrey, a former first-round pick, has been nothing short of a game-changer since arriving in San Francisco. He's a unique talent who can break the game open, having recorded over 1,000 rushing yards and 1,000 receiving yards in a single season. But with last season's injury still lingering in fans' minds, it raises the question, is now the right time to trade him? General Manager John Lynch has already stated that they are open to listening to trade offers, and if they're serious about rebuilding, moving McCaffrey could free up resources to build a stronger team for the future. Now let's talk about possible destinations. The Los Angeles Chargers are an intriguing option, especially considering their need for a dynamic running back to complement quarterback Justin Herbert. Head coach Jim Harbaugh loves a strong run game, and McCaffrey could be the spark they need. Just imagine the kind of impact he could have there. Then there's the Dallas Cowboys. They seem to be in a constant state of rebuilding, and signing a player like McCaffrey could give Dak Prescott the support he desperately needs. After all, we've seen how a solid run game can elevate a quarterback's performance. Wouldn't it be something to see McCaffrey in a Cowboys uniform? Honestly, it feels a bit like blasphemy, but if it helps our team in the long run, we have to consider it. The Washington Commanders have an exciting young quarterback in Jaden Daniels, and adding McCaffrey could help maximize their chances for a Super Bowl run. We've seen how much a versatile back can do for a young quarterback's development, and McCaffrey fits that bill perfectly. It's a move that could turn the tide in their favor. Now let's not overlook the Kansas City Chiefs. They are always looking to bolster their roster, and if McCaffrey becomes available, you know they'll be in the mix. But here's the thing. Would the 49ers really trade one of their best players to a division rival? It's a tough call. We want to keep our best talent close, but at the same time, we have to think about the bigger picture. And speaking of the bigger picture, the Pittsburgh Steelers might also be a team to watch. With Najee Harris likely leaving, they could be in win-now mode. If McCaffrey is on the table, it would be a smart move for them. But again, would we want to see him in a black and gold uniform? That's hard to swallow as a 49ers fan. So where do I stand on all of this? Honestly, I'm torn. McCaffrey is such a vital part of our offense, but if the 49ers are serious about a full rebuild, then moving him could be the right choice. The future of the franchise has to take precedence over any single player, no matter how special they are. Trading someone like McCaffrey could bring in valuable picks or players that help us build a stronger, more competitive team down the line. The San Francisco 49ers are making waves, and not the kind we usually celebrate. As a die-hard fan, it's hard to digest what's happening with our beloved team. The latest buzz? Christian McCaffrey could be on the trading block. That's right, folks. Our star running back, the guy who electrified the field last season, might be leaving the Bay Area. And while I understand the financial implications, I can't help but feel a mix of frustration and confusion. We've seen some key veterans leave the roster recently, and it feels like the 49ers are dismantling a winning formula to accommodate a contract extension for Brock Purdy. I get it. Purdy has shown promise, but is this really the right time to be trading away our biggest assets? Deebo Samuel is already gone, and now we're hearing whispers about McCaffrey potentially following him out the door. What does this mean for our chances to compete in the coming seasons? Ryan Clark from ESPN weighed in, suggesting that while a trade isn't imminent, San Francisco should definitely consider offers for McCaffrey. He argues that with Kyle Shanahan at the helm, the focus has always been on the run game, and maybe we can manage without McCaffrey's unique skill set. I can't help but be torn on this. Sure, McCaffrey has had his share of injuries, but when he's on the field, he's a game changer. Trading him would signal a complete shift in our approach, and I wonder if that's what we really want. Fans are reacting to this news in a variety of ways. Some are ready to embrace a rebuild, saying it makes sense to trade a player who's injury-prone and costly. Others, like me, are still holding on to the hope that we can compete for championships. Look, I want to believe in the vision of the front office, but losing McCaffrey feels like losing a piece of our identity. The 49ers have built a reputation on tough, versatile playmakers, and letting go of a talent like McCaffrey feels like we're losing more than just a player. Let's talk numbers. McCaffrey is under contract through 2027 with a cap hit of $9.4 million this year, but he's set to earn over $16 million in 2025. That's a hefty price tag for a running back, especially considering his injury history. But who are we going to get in return? And how does that impact our ability to compete now? It's a double-edged sword. Do we sacrifice a proven playmaker for financial flexibility, or do we keep him and hope he can stay healthy? Honestly, I'm torn. As fans, we invest our emotions into this team. We dream of Lombardi trophies and playoff victories, and every decision made in the front office echoes in our hearts. I know that rebuilding can be painful, but there's also something exhilarating about watching a new core develop and grow together. The question is, do we have the patience for that kind of process? I invite you all to weigh in. What do you think about the potential McCaffrey trade? Is this the right move for the 49ers, or are we making a mistake that could haunt us for years? I want to hear your opinions down below. This is a crucial moment for our franchise, and as passionate fans, we need to stick together and share our thoughts. Let's keep this conversation going. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel to stay updated on all the latest 49ers news. Don't forget to activate that notification bell to get all the latest updates. The off-season may be filled with uncertainty, but together, we'll navigate these changes and keep our faith in the red and gold alive.